Hello, and welcome back, valued customers, to another episode of Evan's Enchanted Emporium, where today we'll be talking about a corpse lantern. Now, before we begin, I would like to remind you all to please like this video, comment down below, click that notification button, and subscribe to be entered into our monthly giveaway. And I'd also like to thank our previous winners, Erica Robertson and Brendan Adillo, for being our April winners. Please send us your information so we can get the ball rolling on sending those prizes out to you. Now, the corpse lantern can be found on page 45 of the Starfinder Adventure Path number 4. It's a level 2 magic item and costs 500 credits. Now, this particular item was brought to me by my assistant Shirai, who was able to convince a local con artist into giving this item over to her as a way to try and make amends for trying to bamboozle people into thinking he was actually a medium. Now, a corpse lantern has a couple of really cool functions. The first function is that it works like a regular lantern, except for the fact that it never has to be charged, which is good for those of us who struggle to make sure that our electronics are always charged. However, the light that it creates is always an unsettling pale greenish glow. And the second function of a corpse lantern, which in my opinion is the coolest, is the fact that once per day, they can touch the little arcane symbol, and any corpse within the lantern's light will be affected by the spell Grave Words. Now, a little bit about the spell Grave Words. So for the spell to work, the corpse of the creature that you are casting the spell on has to have had a mouth during its lifetime or some other way to verbally communicate, such as a cool robot voice. And this creature can't be a recently slain undead, so you can't use a spell on a zombie or a vampire or any sort of undead creature that you may have killed in your travels. So when the spell is cast on a creature, it's going to start rambling and spouting gibberish for about 10 or so seconds. 9 out of 10 times it's going to be something useless like what it was thinking about right before it died, or some other sort of mundane chore it had to do. But around 10% of the time it's going to actually tell you something useful, like the password for that terminal you're trying to get into, or the description of the creature that killed it. Some examples of where you could find a corpse lantern are in the possession of an undertaker who is trying to get some sort of valuable personal information from the dead, like their social security numbers, computer passwords, or even some juicy blackmail. Or they could be trying to pull a spicy prank on a coworker. Another place that you could find a corpse lantern is in the possession of a PDF detective who uses this item as a last-ditch effort to try to solve some sort of murder case. Or if you wanted to buy this item, you could most likely find this in the possession of an Eoxian trader. Now, this item would be especially useful for anyone who has any sort of connection to necromancy or the undead. Possibly it could be from the planet Eox, or you could always give this to a party member who never remembers to charge their flashlight before you have to go out on some sort of dark and dangerous mission. Well, valued customers, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Evan's Enchanted Emporium. Comment down below how you would use a corpse lantern in your game, or what item would you like us to cover next? If you like this video, give it a like and make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to see our next videos. Hey you rascals, thank you for watching our video. Click here to subscribe, click here to watch one of our newer videos, and click here if you feel like watching something random. Have a good day.